Bill Gates is worth over $100 billion. And while everyone knows him as the Microsoft guy who wants to microchip you with vaccines, I'm kidding. Mostly what people don't realize is that he's been quietly building one of the most impressive real estate portfolios on the planet. We're talking about a $170 million smart mansion that runs on AI, and properties so exclusive most billionaires can't even get in. Today we're breaking down Bill Gates' real estate empire, and trust me, this is next level. Before we dive in, we're on a mission to hit 1,000 subscribers, and we need your help. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button right now. Xanadu 2.0, the $127 million smart mansion. Let's start with the crown jewel. Xanadu 2.0, Bill Gates' primary residence in Medina, Washington. This place isn't just a mansion, it's basically a tech demo for what houses will look like in 2050. Gates bought the land in 1988 for $2 million and spent 7 years and $63 million building it. But with all the upgrades and tech he's added since then, the place is now valued at around $127 million. The mansion spans 66,000 square feet. To put that in perspective, the average American home is about 2,000 square feet. So Gates' house is literally 33 times bigger than what normal people live in. You could fit an entire neighborhood in this place and still have room for a Costco. But size is just the beginning. This is where it gets wild. When you arrive as a guest at Xanadu 2.0, you're given an electronic pin. This pin tracks your location throughout the house and adjusts everything to your preferences. The temperature changes as you walk into different rooms. The lighting shifts to match your mood. Even the music follows you from room to room based on your Spotify playlist or whatever rich people listen to. The walls are equipped with $80,000 worth of computer screens that can display any artwork you want. Feeling like looking at a Monet? Boom, it's on your wall. Want to switch to a Picasso? Done. Gates spent $30 million on a Leonardo da Vinci notebook called the Codex Leicester just to have it digitally displayed throughout his house. Most people buy a $20 poster from Target. Gates drops $30 million on a 500-year-old manuscript for wall decoration. The house has 24 bathrooms. Yeah, you read that right. 24 because apparently Bill and Melinda needed backup bathrooms for their backup bathrooms. There are 6 kitchens, a 2,300 square foot reception hall that can hold 200 guests, and a 1,000 square foot dining room. The home theater seats 20 people and has plush seats, a dedicated popcorn machine, and probably better sound quality than most actual movie theaters. But here's where it gets insane. Gates has a 2,100 square foot library with a domed reading room and a secret bookcase that reveals a hidden bar. Because even billionaire nerds need to feel like they're in a Batman movie. The library also houses his $30 million Da Vinci manuscript under special preservation conditions. The property features a 60-foot swimming pool with an underwater music system so you can listen to tunes while swimming. There's also a separate 3,900 square foot gym, a sauna, a steam room, and a trampoline room with a 20-foot ceiling. At this point, Gates basically built a luxury resort and called it a house. Outside, there's a beach with imported Caribbean sand because Washington state beaches apparently weren't good enough. The estate also has a separate guest house that's bigger than most people's actual houses, parking for 23 cars, and yes, even the driveway is heated so snow melts automatically. Because Bill Gates doesn't do snow shovels. The property taxes alone are over $1 million per year. That's more than most people make annually, and Gates just pays it to keep his house. Wild. Del Mar Beach House, the $43 million oceanfront escape. In 2020, Gates dropped $43 million on an oceanfront mansion in Del Mar, California, just north of San Diego. This 5,800 square foot beach house sits on 1.8 acres with direct beach access. Because when you're worth over $100 billion, you don't share your beach with anyone. The property has 6 bedrooms, multiple guest houses, a tennis court, and panoramic ocean views. It's described as having a modern farmhouse aesthetic, which is hilarious because the farmhouse aesthetic usually costs like $200 at HomeGoods. But this version costs $43 million. Gates bought this place for his daughter Jennifer, who got married nearby. So yeah, casual $43 million wedding gift from dad. Most parents give cash or maybe help with a down payment. Bill Gates buys his daughter an entire oceanfront estate. Different tax brackets, different problems. The Wyoming ranch, where billionaires disappear. Gates also owns a massive ranch in Wyoming that he bought in 2009. The Irma Lake Lodge property is a luxury ranch resort where Gates and other billionaires go to rough it, which in their world means staying in $2,000 a night cabins with gourmet chefs and spa services. This isn't just a vacation spot though. Gates hosts exclusive gatherings here, inviting other billionaires, tech moguls, and world leaders for private conferences. It's basically like Bohemian Grove but with better Wi-Fi. When billionaires want to discuss the future of technology, climate change, or whatever else controls our lives, they do it at Bill Gates' Wyoming Ranch. Before we continue, quick reminder, we're so close to 1,000 subscribers and your support means everything. If you're enjoying this deep dive into Bill Gates' empire, hit that subscribe button and help us reach our goal. Now let's get back to the mansions. Indian Wells Paradise, the desert compound. Down in Indian Wells, California, Gates owns another mansion that he reportedly uses as a winter retreat. This property is part of the Vintage Club, one of the most exclusive communities in the desert. Members include everyone from Warren Buffett to various tech billionaires. The exact details of this property are kept pretty private, but reports suggest it's worth around $12 million and features multiple bedrooms, a pool, golf course access, and mountain views. For Gates, this is basically his modest getaway spot, proving that even billionaires need a place to slum it sometimes. The Florida Compound. Gates also owns property in Wellington, Florida, the equestrian capital of the world. His daughter Jennifer is a competitive horseback rider, so naturally, Gates bought property near the Winter Equestrian Festival grounds. The estate is worth around $8.7 million and includes stables, riding facilities, and everything a championship equestrian needs. This is what's wild about Gates' real estate strategy. A lot of his purchases are tied to his kids' interests and hobbies. Most parents buy their kids a used car for their 16th birthday. Bill Gates buys multi-million-dollar estates near their competition venues. Just different levels of parenting. The investment properties. Beyond his personal residences, Gates owns stakes in multiple hotel chains and commercial real estate through Cascade Investment. He's got significant holdings in the Four Seasons hotel chain, various apartment complexes, and office buildings across the country. Through Cascade, Gates has invested billions in real estate as a hedge against market volatility. While everyone else is panicking about stock market crashes, Gates is collecting rent checks from premium properties worldwide. That's the billionaire mindset right there.